Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the Pixie Palace. And today we're back for the weekly Oracle card reading for July 9th, 2022. And I had to remind myself that we're doing this on Saturdays now that I'm taking Sundays off from the busy work week behind the scenes at the Pixie Post. So this is our first one that will be on Saturday, and it will be every Saturday going forward. Of course, there will always be the same time, as you can see, so I didn't want to switch that up on anyone, but I hope you'll be able to catch these on Saturday in the live chat, or if not, as you know, you can always catch the recording. It's going to be a very interesting week coming up because we're starting to approach the full moon in Capricorn, which is a time of prosperity, working on our careers, really putting our nose to the grindstone and working on our dreams and making them a physical and mental reality. A lot of us have been in that cocoon stage for the past couple months, on and off, and we've been manifesting, we've been planning, dreaming, which is all necessary as well, but action is also a key component in order to make those things come into our physical reality. So it'll be interesting to see what the universe has to say in this reading. I'm really excited to see what this next week brings. And again, this reading is based on the timeline for July 10th through July 16th, 2022. But as always, all my readings are timeless. So even if you see this at a different time and feel led to watch this video, that is absolutely fine, because apparently there is a message in there for you. So as we get into it, I hope you guys have a beautiful week. I love you all, and thank you again for the support. As you can see, changes are happening on the channel, so you will be seeing them change a little bit more as the weeks go on. I hope you enjoy the content, a little bit more variety, and of course the weekly readings. So without further ado, let's get into it. And here we are for the weekly reading. As you can see, you see my little furry sidekick, Timmy, in his little bed by the sliding glass door here. He has had a rough morning. He wasn't feeling well, and after a lot of love, rest, and water, and feeding him the right food, he seems to be feeling a little better. He perked up. We even did a sound bath healing for cats. If he doesn't improve, I'll definitely take him to the vet, but I think he's on the rebound now. He just had a tiring morning, so now he's resting. So please send some healing vibes to my furry baby. I know he's going to be fine. He's doing a lot better. He's just really tired right now. So now we have the weekly card reading to do. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, these are the cards that have been pulled from the deck for this coming week. And again, they're beautiful and vibrant, as it always is coming from this deck. It never ceases to amaze me. So the first card is Find Balance. And oh, how do I resonate with this? It says, find the balance between your work, rest, and playtime, and you will have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. Now, can I get a hello, amen to that last part? I absolutely love naps, and as a kid, I did not like them at all. And I think that's kind of normal for most of us. Really, what this card is gently reminding us to do is to find that balance in our life. Since a lot of us are really ramping up, especially if you're a creative or maybe even a workaholic to a point, you're really, really knee-deep into your work. It may be not feeling like work. You're just really excited about whatever you're doing, the value you're putting out in the world. Maybe you're refreshing your brand like I've been the past couple weeks. It could be a lot of different things. You might even be in a new job, or taking on a new business endeavor or a new project. Or you could be traveling, or you could be doing something really exciting that you're just really involved in. But sometimes when we're too involved and we have that tunnel vision, we tend to let other aspects of our life fall away. And not meaning to, of course, but we might not be cultivating our family and friend relationships, or we might not be taking time out to recharge when we really need it. We just keep pushing and keep pushing and keep thinking, oh, after this, I'll take a rest, when it never actually happens. So the universe is just giving us this simple little nudge to check in with ourselves, make sure that we do little things to take care of ourselves every day. Even if it's just 10 minutes when you first wake up, a little breath work, maybe some affirmations, or a cup of coffee or tea in stillness and quiet, and check in with your higher self. It could be just the little things, and that will actually keep you in check and keep you in balance. Now, if you're finding that you're burning out and you're very frazzled and very anxious, then it's really time to step back. It's time to reevaluate without overthinking and overanalyzing, but just check in with your heart space. That's really, really where you need to check in. See what brings you joy. See what stresses you out. Is there an easier way you can do a few things? Is there something you can put on the back burner for now and just focus on one or two things until you get those things done? Then go back to the other things that you've been fretting about. Maybe you need a vacation. Even if you can't find the funds to travel somewhere, you can always take a staycation. You can turn off the phones, unplug from the computer a little bit, tell people you're unavailable for this a time, and read, meditate, watch TV, spend time with your pets. You can do so many different things. Whatever it is that resonates for you, do it. Now, on the other hand, if all you're doing is relaxing, Netflixing and chilling, just doing absolutely nothing, that's not good either. That's also an imbalance. If you're feeling a little nervous about going out there and getting a new job because maybe you've been home for a while, but you know you need to pay the bills, start doing a little research, revamp your resume, do little things like that, even if it's just baby steps to find that balance. You'll know what you really need to work on if you're really honest with yourself and check in with your heart and don't overthink. Usually the first thing that comes to mind is the one thing you have to work on. And it may not even be a major endeavor. It could be just a simple tweak or adjustment that really sets everything in a nice alignment. What I do is I schedule my weeks, not very rigidly, but just enough where I want to get certain things done each week, and then I feel like I have some kind of focus as I navigate through those days. So it's just like little things like that. So definitely you owe it to yourself. You owe it to yourself to take care of yourself, because if you don't take care of yourself, you're not going to be able to help anybody else. The second card is transformation. This fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. Now, this could come in a lot of different forms. Sometimes transformation comes out of a bad situation that we're getting out of. It could be the end of a relationship, or the end of a job, or maybe a friendship that falls away, or a loved one passes on, or maybe even moving or traveling to somewhere totally different that you didn't expect. It could be a lot of different things, but transformation is usually necessary. It actually helps with self-growth. It helps us expand our awareness. And even though it may be difficult at the time, when we look in hindsight, we'll understand why it had to happen. Now, if you're in the thick of something negative happening in your life, of course you're not going to see this as a good thing. You're not going to see this as transformation and all that. And I totally understand that. Believe me, I've been there. But it's one of those things that is the time to, as I said, find balance, take care of yourself, but also know that the universe is supporting you. You're not going to be given something you can't handle, whether you feel that way or not. And sometimes this can be a beautiful thing. It could be a very exciting time. It could be the expansion of your business. It could be expansion of your spirituality, or maybe healing a a trigger that you've been dealing with almost all of your life. And when you make that transformation and transmute that trigger where it no longer bothers you, you'll feel lighter, you'll feel transformed. And it'll be such a beautiful, beautiful, energetic thing that you know you can handle anything. You'll go forward in a new perspective and you'll step forward into your light. And thus, as you do that, regardless of what situation you're coming out of, positive or negative, you'll be shining more light on the world. And that will have a ripple effect. And it'll actually change your outer reality because your inner reality is changing as well. That's where it all stems from. And you know that theme within all my videos. Your inner reality always reflects in your outer reality. So if you don't like what you see in your outer reality, it's time to make a change within. And again, it doesn't have to be a major thing. It can be very, very subtle. But when we realign with ourselves and we're open to it and we don't resist these changes, beautiful things happen. And it may not always come in the form that we expect, but when they do come, we know it's for the highest good. And this card is very, very interesting. I was a little stumped when I saw it. Of course, it's beautiful. Wait for winter. During the colder months, the Fairy Queen of Winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes, as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. Now, the message is short, simple, and sweet, and pretty much we can take that at face value. Why this card threw me off is because on my side of the world, we're in the middle of a hot summer, so it actually made me chuckle when I saw this. But really what it's saying is that as we expand on our business, our dreams, we go into action, making all these things happen, we have to remember to keep those pure intentions. We have to do what's best for us, but also what's best for the world. It's not something you have to consciously think of, but think of what brings value to the world in your actions, in your thoughts, in your behavior. And sometimes we might have ideas we want to act on. We might want to do something right away and get it all done over with because we just want to get it out there. But it may not be quite the time. It may need a little bit more tweaking. It may need a little bit more thought put into it. So you're not putting it out there before it's ready. And I have a perfect example of this. I'm actually working on a little project that will be launching this coming week. And it's almost ready. And it's like I just want to throw it out there right now. I'm a little impatient because I'm proud of it. I'm excited about it. And I know right now is not the time. I have to wait till next week. It'll be better timing. And I can't really explain it, but I just know deep within that, okay, be a little more patient. Timing is everything. It's really an interesting concept because we have to be a little more mindful of our actions and our thoughts that we put out into the world. Sometimes we have to wait on it. We have to meditate over it. It could even be with choosing our words wisely and our thoughts. If we're in an argument with somebody or even a healthy debate, sometimes things should be worded in a certain way. Now, I'm not talking about the over politically correct type of thing. I don't even want to go into that. It's just being more respectful, even if you don't agree with the view that's being given to you, but respecting people and respecting each other. And I don't know why, but I'm getting that nudge too. I think some of you might need to hear that. Don't always be quick to judge. Don't always be quick to just say your opinion and wait for the other person to stop talking just so you can talk. Listen more and be mindful in your actions and thoughts. So I know I'm repeating, but that's the message coming through. The energy in this reading is a little more methodical, a little bit slower. So the messages are coming out a little bit choppy this week, but they're very important nevertheless. So definitely wait for winter, but know when it's time for summer. Those are the cards for this week. It's basically saying that keep doing what we're doing as long as we're taking action on what needs to be taken action on, but finding that balance, resting when we're supposed to. Resting can be productive as well, but also work when we need to. Believe in our dreams, believe in our goals, and most importantly, believe in yourself. Even if you're going through a bad time right now, know that there's light at the end of the tunnel. Nothing lasts forever. And as you transform, be mindful in your thoughts and actions and go forth in your own light. Be true to yourself. I really appreciate your support, everyone. You guys are amazing. Without all of you, the Pixie Post wouldn't even exist. So again, my gratitude to all of you. I love you all. If you want more ways to connect with me, you'll see my social media links below, as well as Timmy, who has his YouTube channel and a TikTok account. So all those links are below. Feel free to click like and subscribe if you like these kind of readings. Going forward, these readings will be on Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific time. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what's in store for us this week. So as we close, I hope you all have a wonderful week. Keep going after your dreams and know always that you are enough. Until the next time, to know yourself is to know your truth. Namaste.